Welcome back. Ballpark Cam up and running in Cincinnati, where the Reds are continuing their playoff push. It is the first game of the day on this Wednesday. Comes your way 12:35. Cueto and Ashcraft, that is your pitching matchup. And the Marlins and the Reds will continue that series. We're pleased to be joined by Cincinnati Red lefty Brandon Williamson, who joins us now here on the show. Brandon, we appreciate the time. I was reading an article about your recent success, and you credit your pitching coach. Can you tell us the importance of a pitching coach, what makes a good pitching coach, and what is it about yours that makes him so special?
Yeah, Derek Johnson, at first when I got traded over here, it took me a minute to kind of see eye to eye with him, his views and how he goes about pitching. And then once I really just bought into, what he's preaching, he's kind of turned my career around so far. He's really helped me use my body more, less arm. He's a master at teaching guys how to pitch to big leaguers, and he's honestly helped me feel really comfortable on the mound so far this year.
Hey, Brandon, I've watched pretty much all your starts. Got off to a little slow start, struggled a little bit. You got a little bit of Max Fried in you. I played with Rich Hill in 2007 when he was a rookie. Do you feel like, I'm kind of jumping off it, your stuff plays, get it in the zone? I think when you run into trouble, when I watch you, you got elite stuff, but you let guys get in the hitter's count. So is that kind of his message?
Yeah, get ahead of guys. Get in the zone is big. I know I have stuff that plays here now, so just being aggressive at hitters, and if they hit it, they hit it. That's kind of been my mentality lately, and more times than not, they're either going to hit it to somebody or hopefully hit it weak. So
yeah, you got a sick defense behind you too.
And Brandon, you dominated the Marlins. Where does that start rank on your best?
People have been asking me that, and I keep telling them what you do in high A and college doesn't really matter compared to the big leagues. So I've been telling people that's my best start. You got ahead in the count often, 71% strikes. You looked in control. Did you feel it from jump? Soler hit a solo shot in the first, and I was kind of just like, okay, let's just see if we can hold him there and keep going. And I looked up in the fifth, and I was like, we're kind of cruising. And I'd say about the fourth, fifth inning, I was kind of feeling that my changeup was in the zone a lot, which I had been struggling with, and the cutter was working, fastball was going, so I kind of knew it was a good day then.
Brandon, I think the Reds are one of the best stories of the year so far. There's such a young crop of guys that have come and been impact guys. Position player-wise, you got McLean, you got Spencer Steer, Ellie De La Cruz is a highlight reel. But with Andrew Abbott and yourself, do you feel like this nucleus is a group that just, we're young, but we can compete at any level with any team?
Yeah, I was thinking about this on the way over this morning. When you get up to the big leagues, it's, can you stay here? Can you compete? Can you win at this level? But, I thought about, it's just baseball. We've been playing this game for a long time. And if you just look at it as it's just the game and, the playoff push, if you look at it like we've been playing the game to try and win championships since we were in Little League. So I think all of us being young is, it's something to say, but, if we just look at the game the right way and keep playing hard, keep coming to the field and working, and just looking at it like it's just a game and not like it's the big leagues and there's a ton of pressure, I think we'll be okay.
It's funny. We think we know until we have a chance to interview you. You got some moxie and some fight in you. Were you shocked when that trade went down, the Winker deal?
Yeah. I was in the gym working out, and it just Jade Poto came and got me, and it happened just that fast. I never thought I'd be traded. It was crazy. But I'm pretty ecstatic to be over here now. Right away it was a shock, but I'm really glad it happened now.
Brandon, if nothing else, people know me that I'm a hard-hitting journalist, so let me hit you with this. Can Kirk Cousins lead the Vikings to the promised land. I know you're from Minnesota. You're a huge Vikings fan. What do you think?
Yeah, I love Kirk. I think people give him a bad rep. Watching quarterback now, he's just a great guy, and he puts it all in. You give him some time in the pocket, and he'll take us to the promised land. Jay Jettis will get it done too.
I'm glad you mentioned the Netflix series, because I've been telling D-Row, I came away liking Kirk Cousins so much more than I anticipated. I mean, he really comes off well in that documentary.
Yeah, he just seems like a guy that you'd want to know and hang out with. Yeah.
Have you had a chance to put
he's leading our state.
Yes, he is.
In the charge.
Have you had a chance to put the Viking hat on, or is that only position players?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I do the skull chant with Fraley. That's our pregame high five, though. I do the skull chant with him. He didn't know what it was, and I was like, "You're the Viking. We got to do the skull chant."
Yep, exactly.
Hey, what's the definition of Minnesota nice? You're from a small town in Minnesota. What does that mean?
People you don't know, you just treat them like you do, I guess. Always treat people with respect, and if somebody needs a hand, you give it to them.
What'd you do for fun growing up?
The lake. Minnesota's the land of 10,000 lakes. We got, I think we got the best water in the U.S. People on the ocean might argue that, but I think we have the best lakes. You just go hang out on the boat.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Cup of water.
That's it?
Haven't ate yet.
What are you gonna
That's
eat?
it.
What's your normal setup?
I would love some blueberry pancakes, some bacon.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's the first.
Some
young.
Minnesota flapjacks.
Yeah, Minnesota flapjack. Enjoy them now. You turn 48, they start to stick to your
They hang on.
The obliques kick in.
Yep, that's what happens. Hey, Brandon, we appreciate you joining us.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you, and purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Yes. He has no
Thanks,
idea.
guys. Appreciate it.
You got it.